with Dibbs. Dibbs is the only thing that holds society together.
First Tips question today sponsored by Trantolo and Trantolo, serious personal injury law firm. Keith and Scott are third generation. They've been servicing Connecticut for over 85 years. Some of their locations, Hartford, Waterbury, Bridgeport, New Haven, Torrington, and now they've opened up a couple of new ones in Long Island, Riverhead, and Melville. Save some time. Get a hold of them, 844-999-9999. Did the Bruins get hosed last night on the game-tying goal?
Yes, they did. I do believe that call should have been overturned. However, since it's already been stated and you are correct, you can't just keep on dwelling on it. Not in this sport more than any. Like, that's for NBA. That's for the crybabies of the NFL on Monday. Like, hockey, nobody wants to hear it, even if you are wrong, especially right afterwards. Right afterwards, it is go time. It is, let's shake that off and move on. How many of these guys get blasted in the face, and it's probably illegal, and none of the refs saw it, and you see any of them crying to anyone, whether it's their coach, the ref, or their mama. And when I saw this, I just felt like this is so unlike anything in the NHL, especially the Boston Bruins. It's just not in their makeup. And it did totally affect their mindset on possible chances they had to tie it up in the third period, that their minds were still stuck on what happened to them that may have not been on the up and up.
I'm a little bit different, more of a conspiracy theorist.
Whoa!
The headquarters are in Toronto. They had to go 7 games to beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. They screwed the Bruins. They're like, this is our chance. We can get them.
I do think it's a good move.
Screw the Bruins.
Like, for the Florida Panthers side of things, like, this is what I would be doing a lot of. I would be trying to nudge, push. But the one...
That Sam Bennett's a little, you know what.
But if
it's effective.
When you watch that one,
right.
That is 2 hands extended. You can totally see the push. I'm
right.
just talking a little elbow here, a little knee there, a little nudgy nudge.
Little punch to Marchand's head. Listen, Marchand's done the same damn thing. He does all of that stuff. But here's the thing. Kachuk is just as much of an instigator as anybody, but Boston's got was it Maroon? I mean, they've got a bunch of different guys. They just brought that dude in there to fight everybody. He was like trying to fight everybody for the game.
I was thinking about Marchand, like if he is in
totally different feel to that game.
But
when
even
he's in there.
Like just at that moment, would he allow the rest of the bunch to like be thinking about that goal and arguing about that goal, or is he going to take it out?
No, he would have told his mates, "Let's go, let's get back." And that's who becomes the captain when the captain's out. There should be
A guy.
There should be an AC. Who's the AC? Pasternak. We saw that guy fight Kachuk. That was not good. So you need.
Someone needs
who else? Who else is the guy?
I do think it's a good move, though. Like, this is something in football on punts. If you are a gunner on a punt team and a guy is blocking you all the way down the field, you'll let it happen, and you'll be angling him right towards the punt returner, and you'll be getting close, and then I'm just going to give you a little boo right at the end to push you into your own teammate to mess you guys up and to get the football back.
Hockey is the one sport we're trying to get in a dude's head. Like baseball, we throw at you to try to get in your head. And most guys don't care. You can knock a guy down and the guy gets right back up and it's like it didn't happen because that's, I'm not going to let you see me.
Right.
Don't show him your weakness. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not weak mentally and I can do this. Hockey, you can mess with people, man. The slashing, the hitting the wrists, the punch to Marchand's head. I mean, there's so many things that the refs can only see so much.
Snowing the goaltender.
Snowing the goal. Well, I mean, a lot of times you're the last guy, the last offensive player into the goalie, and you're going to take a beating.
Right.
But a lot of times, and the Bruins are guilty of this as much as anybody, where they like to bump the goalie. You like to get in the goalie. And listen, you got to beat them at that. And when Marchand's not there, somebody else has to take up the slack.
Watched your buddy Trocheck tonight on the Rangers mess with my man Aho as soon as the puck drops. Like that Trocheck.
But you have to. Listen. My whole existence. If I was like a goon, and since Rempe I think's not on the active roster anymore, I thought they brought the other guy back, Heidel. But at the same time, somebody has to pick up the slack when the best players on the this is why Gretzky always had a goon. Gretzky always had someone that was his bodyguard. You mess with Gretzky, you're going to get this guy's going to beat the crap out of you and fight you all night. Same thing with Aho. Aho is your backbone of the Hurricanes. I got to keep that guy from being the assist monster, scoring goals. So I put somebody on him every time he's on the ice.
But as soon as you let it affect you, and this has been kind of the Carolina Hurricanes thing against the Bruins, is that they will play that game instead of playing their own game. And like you said, it's not more of an animosity thing or more of, hey, pay attention to this, not the actual puck and what you're good at. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to the fighting. Pay attention to me putting my glove in your face every chance I get. Pay attention to that. So you stop paying attention to the things that you're really awesome.
Problem with the Hurricanes is I think they realize the Rangers skate as well as they do, maybe a little better. They got some guys
transition.
That can fly up and down, like their fast break transition, to give you a basketball term.
Yeah,
they get out of their zone so quickly. It's like you got to be back all the time. I love watching the Rangers play, and that's usually the Bruins are up tempo, and for them not to shoot a lot in the third period, something was going on. And again, Marchand's usually in there. He's on the power play.
Yeah.
I mean, you take a guy off the power play, that's huge. So now we got to whip somebody else in there, which, again, that's the contingency stuff. This is what I talk about in football. You got to have a good backup quarterback now. So now everybody's trying to have good backup quarterbacks, trying to figure out how to fit it into the salary cap and get it in and get that guy on the team. But in hockey, you got to have guys on the power play. And what do they call the power play in hockey? Special teams. And how do you win in football?
There's only three things you need in football, Dibbs. Special teams, special teams, special teams.
There you go.
That's been the Rangers Carolina Hurricanes series.
No, they've had the number of
It's been Rangers power play.
Have they scored on the power play yet?
Nope. I don't know about game 4. Could be wrong in game 4. Maybe they got one, maybe they didn't. I don't know. But it's been over in the first 3 games. And that's been the series.
Well, Bruins are licking their wounds right now. Little baby
don't
Bruins.
Need Bruins fans go running hide.
You better come back like Grizzlies in this next game.
It ain't over. It ain't over.
Yeah, but they're just wounded because the baby franchise got eliminated.
Oh, that's right, Dibbs.
Wolfpack sent those Providence Bruins packing.
Stunned the real Bruins, the Boston Bruins. Like, how can the Providence lose? We must be bad too. That's right.
All right, you know what's done? The weekend's done. So we come back. Who did we have over the weekend?
Yeah.
Well, you're about to find out. Did you make money or did we pick right? Be right back on the Rob Dibble Show with Ben Darnell.